Hey, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play STARDEUS. And I don't know if you caught it right before, right as the video started, but my scan for titanium completed, and there's no titanium in this entire solar system, which is definitely something problematic. So we're going to be leaving the solar system pretty shortly, I think. However, we did come to a new planet over here, and we're going to take a little look-see at what might be around. Oh, someone does have to go to the comm station for the response signal, right? Yes, no, maybe so. I think. No task. Did I not click it right? Respond. Okay. No one wants to talk to me. I'm gonna try one more time. Respond. There it goes. Energy efficiency upgrade for tons of money. Oh, they want 47 of them. I mean, I'll accept it'll show up on the list, but we're clearly not going to have that happen. All right, we are going to do a bunch of mining over here. I do still want more iron, and the fact that this is the top of the list again indicates that it's probably a fairly efficient mining job. So we'll do, oh, we can see there, rate 300 per day. Excellent, wonderful. Now, this area. Well, first of all, I'm going to go and remove this, because conceptually it does feel weird to have these engines go and hit that. I still like the idea of shielding it, because these things getting booped by micrometeoroids sort of sucks. What do people do? I guess we could, you know what, we could put some here. Be somewhat shielded. I mean, again, right now it's shielded from everything except direct things happening from the rear. And our people are smart enough to go around these jets. Because I noticed that while we were doing construction, they definitely did go and avoid that. I think I probably have... Well, okay. As I say, maybe it was a mistake to do all the reinforced floor. I think I'm just doing that because we're just happen to be in a system where we don't have access to raw titanium, and that feels bad. Do I want to go and design the shuttle bay at this point? I don't think this is going to be another furnace setup, because I don't think there's that much demand for it. Actually, I don't know what conceptually this will be. Although, maybe we make this like a greenhouse area? Because we do keep getting the shortages of coffee. And probably we just need some extra food growing in general as well. I don't know. This is the one where all the plates go to. You know what I think I'm going to do? Is I will go and move this. Well, I don't know about right here. Let's say a little closer, because then we unload this and put it in there. One of the nice things about the fact that we're doing this in batches, breakdown's annoying, is that theoretically it's creating fewer hauling jobs. I guess I still want it here for everything that's going on there. All right. Let's only use the reinforced floors in areas where it actually matters a little bit more. Like we might put it in where the computer core is, for example. But let's go ahead and replace this chunk of reinforced floor with the regular flooring, just to free up a little bit of titanium. I mean, we still have the steel shortage as well, but that is theoretically being solved. We have 2 furnaces going for it. Temperature in here is fine. It's actually not staying hot at all. Astros roaming around. I'm sorry everyone's mood is poor. I mean, I gotta assume it's mostly related to all the disasters that have been happening. I mean, you're happy now. No shower, no coffee, some dirt. Lots of positive modifiers were here. Let's take a look at someone else. No shower. No shower. Are people not cleaning these showers? Can I mean, like... Oh, order cleaning now. Okay. Auto clean amount 70%. Bio waste amount is currently at 100%. Clean amount is 70. Shouldn't this be happening anyway? No, let's order a few more. You can adjust the auto clean amount to auto create clean tasks sooner. You also use copy configuration, copy it. Yeah. What I wouldn't mind is if there was some sort of thing where, like, if you hold control, it sets it to everything that's the same. So, like, if I want to change all my showers to auto clean. Here's an interesting question. Is this based on how full this is? So I guess what I'd want to do is kind of bring it down. So this is theoretically going to create the cleaning task sooner. mean, yes, we can do the copy configuration, which I think is... Oh, it may not be... Oh, there it is, copy configuration. Let's say it may not be on here. Of course, we know we can tune this easily, and it does show up over here as well. So we can copy it that way. This is still priority 0 for this job. And we might want to go and put, like, the hazard floor around it, because that would feel kind of cool. Okay. What if this is actually where the storage sort of ends up happening? We might end up putting a bunch of fabricators in here too for some basic stuff. This is a dramatic amount of space. This construction is taking forever because it's a huge ship. Maybe I over-engineered this, but at the same time, we know how these get. The thing is, it's bigger than our current space, but our current space is packed. Part of it is because the walls are kind of awkward to work with, but I don't think we're going to complain too much about having this much space. Right, the probe, which again, I don't necessarily care about the probe in and of itself, but it's, you know, the better scanning and things like that is kind of what I'm looking forward to. Tractor beam's interesting. Hold on, we should really guide some flying objects towards a selected tractor beam target. Security controls. Manage all your security-related device from convenient thing. Turrets. Oh. Turrets and force fields. I mean, I don't know what these do, but we're gonna want them. Autopilot upgrade. We've already got one, so I actually don't have to really research that. Mining automation. Copter missions overlays. Auto drill rig. Cargo copter. Fully automated unmanned aerial vehicle. Oh. Okay. Black holes. Oh, this is how we make quantum datoids. Void Ripper. Ominous looking device that can activate a space-time conduit between two black holes, enabling travel between them. Produce dark matter on every jump. FTL propulsion. Well, you know what? We'll put a big bookmark on that so that research will lead us in that direction auto-magically at some point. So, yeah, what I'm going to... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to copy that and then do this. Because then what I can do is move this to right there. Just outside of this room, which is fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably okay. There's actually no door leading into this anymore. Let's, I priority this, please? That's assuming we have enough resources in this section to do it. If the resources from tearing this down, we don't have enough. But no, we're actually okay. But it's funny, if we didn't have enough, we wouldn't be able to build another one of these. We've got some more fire? How come I can't... Drone battery overload. Oh, this might be one of those devices. These things are getting more tired and worn out with age. You. There we go. Okay. Yeah, someone is working on this, which is good. Thank you. Appreciate it. And yeah, this was reclaiming a little bit of titanium out of this area. Mining is still happening. Got an injured robot, which is getting repaired, so that's all good. All right. Excellent. Oh, right. So we're still... Yeah, we're using some of our plates here for these matter reactors. Although, see, the fuel's not going down, so I assume if it doesn't need it, it doesn't use it. Maybe I should just trash all these matter reactors at this point. As long as we're producing enough power and then storing it for the blips. What is this? That's our battery reserve. Wow. Yeah, honestly, I'm just wondering about trashing these matter reactors. Oh, I think the hauling priority might have gotten set to a 5, but maybe not the construction side of it. There you go. We really need to be able to access this area. Otherwise, things are going to become quite unfunctional. Maybe I could have made this thinner so it was only like 2 furnaces wide. But no. You know what? Better to have more space than not enough space. Like, it's like ropes from The Lord of the Rings. I might be able to trash these. I mean, if I was going to do that, I'd probably want to build more. Do I do the secondary hallway idea? Because the idea is you get the rock to hit this, and then not actually break these. But what if we did... that, and then built and left sort of this gap here. Well, we might fill it in later, but for now I may as well just do this. Yeah. And I'm going to build one extra one as well. And then if something were to hit this, I think it wouldn't smash these, which is good. Maybe we want to do the other side. At least the iron is still coming in. I'm gonna queue up some of this. And then, assuming that these... Okay, wait, this got turned into a single gap. So the idea was this. So 2 floor, because we're gonna be walling this. 2 floor. So then this is going to get deconstructed. And actually, I don't know if that middle part is in the right area. So I'm just going to get rid of this right away. And then we'll prepare to put another row of solar panels on the other side. And I'm going to trash some of the baby solar panels that are left on this ship here. As part of effort, move everything over to here. Oh yeah, and here the idea was... I guess I'll build this first, because otherwise it's going to get boxed in. Build this, tear down this wall, build that other one, that outer one. All right, the iron mining is almost done. And we might pick up a few more of these things. The soil is interesting, because I don't think we mine soil at any point. Door permissions. OC42, yeah. Oh, and then energy weapons. Does sound pretty enticing. Okay, so there's no way for us to not pick this up. It's a prereq for other things. Door permissions now available. I can unlock the emergency iron, sure. So if I click on a door... Oh. Now enemies can't go through. So now enemies are going to have to smash their way through doors. Presumably, and slows them down. It seems like a good idea. Yeah, we're missing raw titanium. I know our people are a little bit just tired and worn out. I'm wondering, for the sake of our shuttle people, I'm wondering if it makes sense to have the living quarters remarkably close to the shuttle bay. People don't actually spend that much time in it. Like, I'm thinking about, like, vulnerability, right? Because if there's a breach from the shuttle bay to the living quarters, how bad is that really? Because the shuttle bay is exposed to space. But people don't spend much time in the actual living quarters. So I think the living quarters as kind of a conceptual buffer isn't the craziest idea in the universe. Let's let this build, because I don't want to run out. Well, we might run out of some steel plates here for a sec, but it'll be okay. This thing is full. I think this is just a generic, yeah, allow all storage, which is totally okay. Totally fine. And yeah, that mission finished. So if we did click this, click soil. Mine here is 99 per day. Oh, I clicked on the same thing. Soil. Wait. Why is it? Cool. Oh, I think the UI isn't updating in real time. That's a little annoying. Oh, it. Huh. Click on soil. Yeah, okay. All right, well. Fine. Hey, Warren. Are you in there? Mining bot. Launch. Yeah, I really should tap all the easy deposits before we move on. But the idea is we're going to jump to another system and go looking for a place where you can mine some titanium. Hey, no, it's just this iron deposit. I definitely clicked on the soil collect, didn't I? Unless that's not a mine. It definitely didn't go to the soil. Brr. This was the one I think I was mining, but that it stopped because it was below 100. I think it went back above 100 because of the higher skill in this particular group, which I guess is fine. Huh. Huh. Maybe we do put the plate storage over here. Or maybe I just don't specify what it is. I leave this as the raw with the very high hauling priority, and then just put a generic storage over here for some plates, which is fine. Okay, yeah, you're returning, and then you're going to stop. But then... Okay, now it's saying soil deposit. And quite productive. I mean, I've got to assume it's some sort of UI glitch. I just don't know what the UI glitch was there. Maybe because I had the toggle on and putting new people in that made it be a valid target again just reactivated the, oh, we're going to do repeat expeditions to the iron again. Maybe that's what it was. It's definitely a glitch. Just trying to find the, well, no, I might be wrong. Maybe I misclicked every single time. That's entirely possible. We've certainly seen that sort of thing before. But I'm hoping not. Yeah, I'm really starting to get concerned about... Seriously, game? I'm really starting to get concerned about distances involved in traveling on the ship. And I don't know what kind of optimization we can do around that. Oh, anything... Actually, yeah. Let's say some damage over here as well. Random breakdown. Oh, you're deconstructing things. Tanner, that's very rude. You know what I like is the whole, what was the last thing that sent you over the edge? Nowhere to sleep. Oh! Oh, and then you deconstructed this. Oh, are these all assigned to people? Let me slap down a couple more beds. And yeah, I guess we need to prioritize this getting fixed up, please. Now, we could set up some redundant power connections, because right now everything's really being threaded as sort of a graph. But when something breaks like that, it does put us in a bad place. Oh, you're breaking more of these. That's really frustrating. We just fixed this and we just went and deconstructed it. Okay, Tanner, you're kind of being a pain in the ass. Wow. But yeah, maybe we need to set some redundancies. Oh, Gordon's sleeping on the ground too. Oh, this area might be kind of unsafe. Oh, it's all being vented as well, which doesn't help because the doors aren't being controlled currently. Mm-hmm. Tunning, unloading. Put some local batteries, but it's the lack of control that's certainly an issue. Yeah, I'm wondering, maybe what we do is we intentionally make sort of a ring of these with a few interconnections so that we don't lose everything on one. And I could always just reroute. This is inherently linear, which is no good. When this space exists, I can always reroute around the problem manually. But what I could do could say, listen, let's build a long range one over here. We'll build a secondary line over here. But let's set to priority 1. I wonder if it remembers like an old priority or something, or if rebuilding really is just such a low number, which I want my rebuild to be super high priority. So yeah, reconnect to here, and then just in case it needs to happen, this engineering node, do a full reconnect, and I think now this is going to be okay. Yeah, no more complaints about things. All right. More soil coming in. I don't know what we use the soil for. I think it's part of the planter jobs. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct this wall section to get some of that material back. And then I'm going to do the double wall on the outside over here, please, and thank you. And maybe this setup is going to be good, because what we might end up needing, we might end up wanting like 3 smelters for steel, maybe 3 smelters for titanium. Actually, here's a question. Can I put it over a connector? Oh, I cannot. Then what I might do is I'm going to move the radiator here, and then I think what I'm going to do is scooch this forward, which will happen instantly. Yeah, and then And then maybe I didn't need the outside bit because people could walk through here. No, I still want that for like wall access. I'm just worried that like we won't be able to reach the walls for repair if this is in the way. Okay, I think things are mostly good. We're ending up with a lot of soil, which, again, not critically important right at this time, and maybe what I should be doing is prioritizing jumping to the next system so we can get titanium. Although we're not actually out of titanium plates currently. Which is weird. I mean, it must be from some of our various deconstruction, because I'm not creating it for anything else. Can't remember what else was here. Coal might be worth it. A lot of money for the energy efficiency upgrades, which I think is something I can build. I wonder if it's worth doing. Oh. Oh, we got an unlit light over there. Some sort of like reconnect all button might not be the worst. Okay, fire suppression. Deals very little damage to beings, but it shoots and extinguishes fire. Is this something... Is it stand static? Like, do we just install it somewhere? Or is it like a gun that people hold on to? I mean, it leads to more stuff, so yeah, okay, tell you what. I'll click the unlock on you. This is all taking more memory and using up more material, but that's fine. We're not sitting on a ton of water. We do have ice. I wonder, what did I set this limit to? 100, and you do have the batch size. Oh, I might want to make this a priority. This module broke down. All right. Yeah, research last days. That's makes sense because we did lose a research module. Okay. This fire's an old message. Let's get rid of that because otherwise I'll be quite confused. And lack of material, titanium, coffee beans. Yeah. Perfectly understandable. Too hot. Yeah, but we have the radiator here. No. Oh! Okay, well, this tells us something about the range of the radiator. Slash its capacity. Well, it might have just been disabled slightly while it couldn't move. Okay, it's fluctuating, but it might not have been running. Oh, yeah, it is going up. Okay, so here's what I propose. I'm going to move this to here. And then I think what's going to happen is we're going to build a copy of it over here. Or maybe I end up with a completely different layout after all. This might get a little warmer. I'm assuming... No, it's still getting quite toasty. How do we want to lay this out? I don't know what the walkability is. I don't know. Maybe, for all I know, people can walk through this or this, but I don't think so. And there's not something that's like 2x2 or something like that, and we could use that to weave some things in and out. I mean, people can walk over the floor sockets, which is great, but we can't build these on top of that. I might just end up going on Reddit and looking at what other people have done for their layouts. Oh, right, the status pod. We never went and deconstructed it, so let's do that. Get that material back. And the soil is still coming in. It's still remarkably decently rated. Yeah, 100 per day of anything is kind of amazing, and it's going to feel bad not to take advantage of that. Not sitting on a million steel plates. Oh, okay, someone else got to wake up. Leroy, who likes firefighting. He can do everything. He's not ancient. Okay. Beep is ancient. I don't know, again, how much of a problem that is in this game. Same thing with these two, but it feels weird. They do start with a lot more skill. All right, we'll take Leroy Isaac Moody, the dancer, firefighter, bookworm, insomniac, who is curious. Sounds great. Welcome to the party, Isaac. One thing, I'm thinking we're not going to do individual bedrooms, because I don't know if I've noticed any particular mood boost for it. I guess it prevents people from being disturbed by sound. Maybe I won't do a huge single barracks, but I could consider small room pods. Maybe roommates, maybe pair them up just to save some amount of space or something. I mean, the big thing I was just thinking now is it'd be easier to count if they were all in the same place. But I suppose that happens with rooms. We got 8 over here. We got another 6 over there. So we're short 1 bed all of a sudden. Here, I'll build 2. Then I'll have the extra buffer. Because why not? Because then if I forget to do it the next time someone wakes up, that'll be okay. I don't know how I'm going to do my room layouts. You know, we have our sort of semi-fixed layouts that we like to use in RimWorld. Another one for Dwarf Fortress. What is it going to be here? I mean, right now they just got the single bed and single lamp. One of the things, if people did share rooms, we would be able to save on floors. If I take a look at furniture... yeah, just single beds. I was wondering about that. I mean, it'd feel nice for us visually to see things in cabinets or something like that. But that's not what's going on. Let's auto-connect those lamps, please. Okay, good. And then over here, yeah, it still gets quite toasty on these themselves. All right. I think the radiators really do need to be a little closer. Like, if I go and just do this and that, I don't even know if we need to. And it does say the radiators are short range. They can squeeze through diagonally here. I mean, they can go around the outside. Let's pause for a sec. Why are you incapacitated? How's your age? 8 years. This is filling up. Presumably this represents something, you know, getting worse over time. Maintenance rate is currently 0, whatever that is. You just run out of power? Shut down for emergency recharge. Yeah, okay. You just ran out of power. Research last disk. Now, did you rebuild this thing? But you probably need the upgrades put back in. Yeah. That's fine. We might still not be doing research. Okay, so what I was going to do, right, I was going to pause and say, let's start building a copy. Like, Like, I wonder if we did this and then put a radiator like this. We're pretty close to everything. Feels really awkward. Or we can just have this open to space. There still is like a little bit of local temperature, but really not much. And if we do have everyone in a spacesuit, I guess it's fine. I mean, it's not like this place is being oxygenated in here anyway, right? We got temperature, but that's it. This is possibly all I need to do. And we probably want to use a vent, right? Is let's say I build a vent here, and then we open that. And then I'll turn off the radiators and see how that goes. That shouldn't take too long, or... no, it's fine. We've got all the material for that. Soil job is basically done. And again, they fail to properly clean the toilet. This does feel very ridiculous. Arguably, it'd be less of a problem if I could toggle more of these. I guess I could toggle these off for these 2 bots, actually. But, like, can't control you. So you might go and still screw up cleaning that toilet. Oh, Astro just has cleaning on. They're very good at it now. Right? And we have a dedicated cleaning bot as well. We could turn off more cleaning duties for other people. But all the ones that are controllable... oh, there we go. Actually, I should turn you guys off. That's right, because you're new. Maybe I want to turn off your construction as well so that you don't botch that. Okay, so if we go and open this vent and then turn off these radiators. Ooh, the temp is still definitely going up. I mean, I could put more vents. Oh, or maybe it's fine? What? Okay. Maybe part of the problem is the amount of space. I mean, I can put a vent underneath this? Hold on, that's actually very interesting. Each one of these can maybe semi-sit on a vent? Is that a better layout? Lots of bookmark research ready, yeah. Oh, I can probably put more storage thingies in here. There you go. Get that ready. Because that's interesting. Now, if I did scooch these around the wall, one thing that actually would sort of feel kind of appealing, right? Again, I'm worried about maintaining the outer solid wall over here. But these two could face each other, and then we could have a radiator there, right? And imagine like a setup. I can't put it here because of this, but we could put the plug thing in the middle, and then just have another radiator here, and then have the other wall like this. If this was our smelting setup, that would look very appealing. I'm just gonna go and bring all these down to like a 0 priority so they don't actually get built. All right, this is in the middle here. We put this here with the same sort of facing on the inside here. And then that's just the outer wall. That's pretty good. I guess I could still leave the outer walkway. Just shift everything down one and left one. And then this whole thing could have been more narrow. But no, I'm trying to click on the vent. I guess I can double click this vent. If I open all these vents, yeah, you're not complaining about anything, which is kind of interesting. And certainly a lot cheaper on materials and power than building these radiators. I could be like, okay, get rid of these now. This feels like magma smelters in Dwarf Fortress now. But yeah, obviously it's totally chilly. Bots can always access this. They have no complaint about this. I guess I wouldn't have to worry about fires in here because this would definitely be open to space. I mean, again, the oxygen level is already 0 here. I could have oxygenated this area, but this is a big safety feature. I think I might like the vent setup the most. I'm still not sure about the layout, although I suppose now we can just operate with this. I suppose I could just move the floor sockets in between these things. Probably want more of them than before. Like, we wouldn't have this perfect spacing, but it'd be better for like packing efficiency. Still don't know how many of these furnaces I actually need. That's part of it too. Lots of bookmark ready. Okay. I don't know if I need to rush the particle collector right now. Here for material synth. Oh, that's this. Oh, tier 2 shuttle. Oh, this just lets me build shuttles. Now, I don't know if we need to build multiple shuttles. Although we could run, yeah, multiple expeditions, but which would speed up the amount of time I'd spend in the system. But it's not like it's the worst thing ever. But the thing is, it all leads to the auto drill stuff. So I might not end up building more shuttles, but I think we're going to go ahead and unlock this. And yeah, we'll unlock the next one just to keep moving forward here. We're going to need some more storage. But the idea is to get these copters for mining automation. Or maybe we don't have to send people down here at all. All right, can't do anything else without any more disk storage, which we will get a little bit more by doing that. You guys are... Oh, you're not upgraded. Hold on. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Boom. How about you? Oh, you either. Okay. You were, right? Oh, you're not. Well, I can't reach you. Dang. That's so... Well, no, I can just move one of these. Actually, I'll do that now. You are fully upgraded? Good. I'm going to move you to there. Because now this can be reached. And we can do more of these. This doesn't feel the most entertaining. Although the upgrade system is interesting when there are choices. I'm not saying they should get rid of this. But also just spotting which ones have it and having to queue these up one at a time. I know I keep sort of talking about it because it's like, there's just something that feels just ever so slightly unfun about it, but I can't think of the fix in my head. Well, I'm certainly going to end up with a lot of disk space here. That's a for sure. A little bit of battery discharging, which means these things are now potentially operating. System scanning, which leads to the telescope. Yeah, potentially habitable planets. New upgrades, yep. Okay. And our quest here for habitable planets, I think, yeah. Current task, research telescope, which we're working towards. Still don't think I need that right now. Although, what has this been set to? Collecting lithium. Which we haven't mined yet. I could switch it to titanium. It's probably power cheap, but... Okay, my mining shuttle is back currently. Yeah, it feels like I should probably... Okay, there we go, coal. Remove champ, maybe. I'll throw in Olivia. Is that... Isaac is at 100%. You don't have a much mining skill. I know, you could develop it. Oh, Warren just became too tired. Oh. Okay. System scanner adds extra functionality, scan UI. Such an anomaly or derelict ship. Oh, that's... Oh no, the derelict ship is actually quite cool because we started the game next to one. And we could tear it apart for material and got some interesting things. So yeah, so I have the radar, but what I want... What do we unlock? The probe, the shuttle, okay. Security, right, the fluid scanner, emergency siren. But it's the comms, the system scanner. I wonder if I can just get rid of the radar. Advanced version of the radar. I'm going to propose that we can. I'm going to trash the radar and just build a system scanner instead. There. Getting coal. Which I think we are still using to make carbon, so, I mean, that's certainly got some value. Yeah, I mean, that's going to break your connection here. Let me plan. So we're going to assume another row. Back to back. Okay, so we're going to assume we've got one over there. Oh! Oh, yeah, I guess I can just move you. And then I'm going to construct a new one, say... Oh, that's in the work spot. If I just offset it like that, it's going to be okay. Yes, try advanced system scanning. Well, we're working on it. Oh, it's up. Okay. So if I emit and then say select. Ooh, okay. So yeah, that's just none. Those are the resources, which we could do before. Presumably with the same resources. You can scan for... Oh, I guess this will identify all factions? Maybe? I was expecting it to ask me, well, what faction do you want to scan for? Here, and I'm going to just click on this and say auto connect. Good. And then if we want to build another one, you would be happy with it. Okay, scavenger faction on whatever. What does that mean for us? Can we go to war with these guys? You found a faction. Good for you. Okay, scan for anomalies. So I don't get to pick what anomaly. But if we can find a derelict ship in the system, that would be stupendously good. I'll build these and, I don't know, maybe queue something up. I don't know. Explosives. Right, which leads to energy weapons, which you can't grab right now. Okay, you know what? I'll unlock this because it's going to keep prompting me for it. And it does give us the option of building more of these things, which might be super useful. Well, I mean, I expect it's going to be good in general. I think it uses a fair amount of power depending on what we're scanning, I guess is what it is. But it does ensure constant trickle of various things that I might have shortages of. It feels like mining is still the way to go, generally speaking. Yeah, these walking times are redonkulous. Oh, okay, our steel plate situation is pretty good. Tell you what we're gonna do. I'll still just do so much at a time, but I'm gonna do that much. I'll start filling in more of these gaps. Coal, coal, coal. Anomaly not found. Okay, no anomalies at all in this system. I feel like we might just go ahead and jump to the next system after we finish mining this area. So I don't think we have any glass manufacturing. We did for a little while, but I don't think we do right now. Okay, we'll set it there. We'll set a batch size. That's going to be okay. And then just set some next thing. Some gold. I mean, we don't have any of the raw stuff for any of these things anyway. I could do more steel plates. I don't know if we really are going to have a hard time keeping up with it or not. I may as well set another one of these up, though. Sure. There we go. Just rebuild that when you can. Okay. Make it easier for these bulk floor jobs as well. This is a lot of width. We're not going to have this whole thing be a shuttle bay. Even if I... Well, I don't know how many copters I'm going to end up doing, but... I could see ourselves maybe getting a couple of shuttles. And it'll look cool if it's filled with shuttles, but... I still think we're going to end up with a reinforced wall over here. Speaking of with you, do we want to double up on these storage units or leave this as one hallway? I think we'll leave it as one hallway. So let's imagine... Well, some of this is going to be a little external. No. Yeah. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. So yeah, we'll get that back blocked off. Was that from a drone battery overload? Are these starting to get kind of old and problematic? I don't know. Yeah, but do this, and then we're going to switch to... Well, I might... Okay, for the shuttle bay itself, I think I still do want the reinforced wall. As far as I know, all the shuttle bay needs is to technically not be enclosed by presumably have one tile exposed to space. But it'll look dumb. So I don't want that. Maybe what I can do... Oh, I maybe not... I may not be able to move this while the shuttle's away. Okay. As I say, what maybe I'll do is have a small shuttle bay here. 2 shuttles. Maybe room for 2 copters. Maybe that'll be the entirety of our shuttle bay, and then the rest of the space is going to use for other stuff. Okay. I think I can deal with that. I just wanted to move it to get the spacing right, and then what we'll do is we'll reinforce wall around the shuttle bay. Because it is exposed to the vacuum of space, and we want it to be a little bit on the tougher side. We can leave an empty area maybe right in the middle. That visually I think would look kind of nice. I think that will use more space than we strictly need to, but I think it'll look kind of nice. This is never going to get built again. I've got the priority 0 on this. This was just me sort of playing with some layouts. We might still not stick with this. Interesting. Okay, that just needs to be hauled. These things use the same drop spot. I don't know if that's going to cause an issue. Nah, probably it's fine. I guess what I don't have is a all-purpose storage unit in this area. Is this being one wide a problem? Can people squeeze through each other just fine? I think they can. Probably it's fine. And yeah, this is just going to be a generic, not assigned any particular task. This is set for just raw materials because of the high priority part of it. That's the thing. I think the things will mostly unload to whatever's closer. So we might not even need the raw materials one over there. But because we're messing around with priority, because I do want to make sure it mostly gets here, I think that's probably okay for the raw stuff. And yeah, there we go. And this one's just set to generic, whatever. But theoretically, it means like this glass and stuff like that can just be dropped off here and not too far away. It also means people without spacesuits can access the storage, which seems like a fairly decent idea. Here we're complaining about the lack of steel plates. We do have a bunch of iron. We're just waiting for the things to get smelted. We need some for the walls as well. We're going to be short on titanium. But again, what we're going to do is we're going to jump out of this. Yeah, maybe just picking up the coal is enough, because we didn't have infinite amounts of coal. I think that's probably going to be okay. Yep. All right, well, let's put the cut in here with the idea that next episode we leave the system, hopefully find one with titanium, hopefully find one with a spaceship wreck. If there is, our priority is going to be going there and probably just tearing everything down to its base components. In theory, they might have some sort of building that we don't have the blueprint for. But there aren't very many of those anymore, so I feel like it's probably okay. I guess the other thing I might want to consider, actually, that's an interesting idea. Maybe, so this is clearly lined up. Yeah. So we're going to do this. And maybe there was a strip here that was fine, but I'm not sure. Because, again, we're going to deconstruct this area, which means losing these small little solar panels. I might want to start building the next section of solar panels over here. It'll prevent us from getting those battery discharge areas, and I'm going to go and get rid of these matter reactors. I don't know if we've got any more hiding somewhere. Yeah, there's one right. That's not oxygen, right? Matter reactor. Yeah. That's going to be deconstructed as well to stop consuming steel plates. But on the flip side, you can click and drag as well. Wow, the quality of life shit in this game. I know I keep talking about it, but it is true. Also, that was interesting. I didn't hit the cancel key there. I hit the deconstruct key, and it also worked to cancel that, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. That's what I keep finding, is I keep finding situations where it just keeps doing exactly what I want it to do. So that's on a 5 at this point. I'm going to bring this over here and do another one of these and just click it once to bring it to a 4. So those will get built before this section gets built. And then, actually, let me bring these down to a 2. Then what I'll do is I'm going to do this. I don't know if there was a wall that ends up going there or not, but that's fine. We'll build a couple of these. These are more connections than we need, but it's going to be okay. And they're coming in as 3. So it should go 5, 4, these 3s, and then everything should get connected properly. I mean, unless something started getting constructed, they might finish in a different order. We'll see. Okay. I'm also going to see what people do for their smelters. I'm going to poke and peek at other people's blueprints because there might be an aha moment of, oh yeah, we can do this. I mean, there's going to be some ugly ways to like probably stack these nice and tight, which could be efficient space-wise, but I also kind of want things to look kind of cool. I don't know, venting the exhaust from the furnace-ing, like the smelting operations, kind of makes sense too. So I don't know. And again, this thing is still set to a 0 priority, so it doesn't get built. This is set to a 0 priority, so it doesn't get built. This is just sort of me drawing things, using this as a quasi-planning tool, even though there is a planning tool in the game, but so be it. Folks, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.